I'm wondering if you got a look at Daniel today, and if so, what did you see, and what do you expect the offense to look like if he isn't able to play?
I'd just say we're all preparing for whatever happens, just trying to make sure we know what's expected of us individually, and then we're just trying to put it all together. But as far as, I don't want to discuss like the quarterback situation. I'll let Coach Judge take those tough questions.
Does anything change for you? I mean, you seem to be targeted at a higher rate. I mean, obviously it's a very small sample size with Colt, but is there something he does that would make you a bigger part of the offense maybe?
I don't know. I mean, I got some work during the summer with them in Austin, and then during camp, and even during the scout team throughout the year. So we've had, we definitely have had a connection. I don't know what's going to come of it, in the future, but I think we're all just working, trying to, compete to go out there and win and get our fourth straight win.
Golden, you have the Seahawks this week. Obviously, you won a Super Bowl there. What comes to mind when I talk about your memories there?
Definitely a huge appreciation for the organization for drafting me, giving me a chance, and also let me experience our first and only Super Bowl actually here at MetLife. So forever grateful to be a part of that and make memories with some of those guys. Since being removed there, just, trying to focus on where I am. It'd be good to see the guys, but we're going out there to do a job. So we're going to try to go out there and get a win. And, we're preparing this week. I think we do have an advantage that the 12th man won't be there present. So hopefully we can take advantage of that.
What's your relationship like with Russell these days?
I see him at Christian conferences and throughout. I live in San Diego. He's in LA, so we see each other a fair amount. Say hi and bye.
Tom Rock. Golden, was there anything that you learned about Colt during that week when you were working with the scout team in particular? On those Fast Fridays and things like that.
Just a veteran guy, and he just finds an open guy. We connected during that time and made some pretty good completions. And I think it helped his confidence and my confidence in each other. And just depending on what happens with the quarterback situation, we'll see.
Do you think it helps that some of the guys that'll be on the field on Sunday, if Colt has to play, obviously, have spent time on the show teams with him? Goldman wasn't a starter at the start of the season. Mack wasn't a starter at the start of the season. These are guys he's sort of been sort of teammates with throughout the year.
Yeah, but I think it goes all the way back to camp. We two-spotted a lot of things, and all of our quarterbacks were interchangeable, in camp. So we've all gotten reps with each of the quarterbacks that were here in camps. And then obviously the scout team guys. I've run scout. I think Shep has been on scout team. Mac and all the other guys. So I think we all get reps with all these guys, especially in routes on air. We're all rotating. I might catch a pass from DJ or Colt. It doesn't matter. So I think we're all comfortable. So we'll see what happens.
And Zero.
Golden, we spoke to Saquon a little earlier this morning, and I'm just kind of curious from the level of you've gotten to know him, what your expectation is, just knowing how he is in terms of his comeback and coming back to be the guy he was, before he got hurt.
Yeah, we certainly miss Saquon, his personality, what he brings to our team as a captain, but also on the field. And if I've become pretty good friends with Saquon, and watching him grow as a man has been awesome. And if I had to imagine, what he's going through right now, is he's got a chip on his shoulder. I can see him kind of, obsessing over getting healthy, getting back, and taking the opportunity just to figure out what he needs to do to come back mentally strong, but also physically strong. So there's no doubt that when he heals, he's going to be a force and bigger, faster, and stronger than he already was.
Thanks, Golden. Appreciate it.
We'll take two more. Art, Duggan. Art.
Hey, Golden, when what happened with the Broncos last weekend happens, a guy like you who has gotten a couple chances to throw the ball, your name gets bandied about in our circles as a guy who may get, in that situation would have gotten more chances at quarterback. Do you even think of that? Do you guys notice what happened last week? And is that one of those things where in the back of your mind, or even going over to Coach Garrett or Coach Judge and saying, you know what, if this happens, I'm right here?
Yeah, it's one of those things that sounds really cool, like as you're just talking about it, not thinking it's realistically going to happen, but then once it becomes like potentially realistic, you're like, this could be scary. But, I think I'm one of the candidates that could go out there if something were to happen, God forbid. I'm not sure what any of us emergency quarterbacks need to do to prepare for that big moment, but, we'll cross that bridge if we get there.
Last one here, Duggan.
Hey, Golden, I was actually going to ask a similar question. You say, like, if you had to cross that bridge, you got down to Colt, and he scrambled a couple times on Sunday. Were you ready if you had to, get called on Sunday? Have you taken snaps or anything like that?
I would say I was ready, but I was not prepared. So, hopefully it doesn't get there, but, I guess that's part of being resilient. We'll figure something out. We got some great play callers and some great athletes on our team, and we'll figure something out.
And the last time we spoke to you was kind of right after all this sort of drama, whatever you want to call it. It seems like things have just kind of gone back to normal. How have you guys been able to just turn the page and, you're kind of back and contributing? It seems like there's been no residual effect from that.
Yeah, I'm a professional, and ultimately, I don't want to ever draw attention to myself. So I was excited just to move forward and get the opportunity to help this team win. And, we're on a 3-game winning streak right now. And so that's all that matters. That's all it's ever about is winning collectively. So, as long as we keep winning, I'm fine with whatever that role may be.